Power 107.5, Columbus's hottest hip-hop in R&B. It's 7:20, 20 minutes after 7 o'clock. I've been excited about this since we hooked it up yesterday afternoon from Youngstown, Ohio. We've got Omarosa on the show. What's up, Omarosa?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you all doing?
We're doing great.
Well.
Thanks for talking to us here in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, I was just home for Easter earlier this year, and I was feeling terribly homesick, so I went home to spend the weekend.
Well, good deal.
Look at there.
Back in the state. You got a brand new show, Donald Trump Presents The Ultimate Merger. The show patterns itself as The Apprentice meets The Bachelor. Either way, it's reality-packed TV. You're looking for love? You're looking for somebody in your life? What's the deal? Explain the show.
Hey, I'm looking for Mr. Right or Mr. Right Now. It does not matter at this point.
I ain't mad at you. That's what I'm talking about.
But no, the concept of the show is based on the fact that Donald is somewhat of a life coach to me, a great mentor and a friend. But his whole mission in life has been to hook me up with like all these people, and it has not been successful. So we decided to do the ultimate merger to see if, in fact, he could choose 12 interesting guys and put them through task and see if I could ultimately find somebody for me.
Have you and Donald Trump ever,
Y'all dated?
Maybe you had one of those late nights in the boardroom talking, and next thing you know...
You start playing in his hair.
I mean, has that ever happened? Come on. I mean, come on.
Absolutely not. I think I'm a very beautiful woman, but have you seen his wife, Melania? She is a very good friend. And
yeah, but I think you can take her. You definitely can take her.
Omarosa, if Donald Trump is not your type, then what is your type, typically?
Al B. Sure definitely is not your type.
I don't think so.
Al B. Sure is not the one.
Well, I think Al B. is a very wonderful gentleman.
But what's your type, though?
You just
my type is, on the show there's one of my ex-boyfriends who I think could probably epitomize my type.
Which one is your ex-boyfriend?
Charles Parker,
he went to Wilberforce, the lawyer?
No, that's CJ that went to Wilberforce.
Well, he's my type, too.
Okay, so I'll give you Charles.
Very tall. I like tall men. I like distinguished men. I like men with style and some swagger. But you got to have a little more than that to survive in the Trump boardroom.
Now, there's been rumors lately that you're dating actor Michael Clark Duncan. Is that true?
Michael and I are very good friends. I've known him for a couple of years.
Dark and handsome.
And we went to a Lakers game together, and my God, the fallout from it was just tremendous. It was a Lakers playoff game. How could I say no?
Right.
I really like Michael. I love the Lakers. Courtside seats. I said yes without thinking that people would assume that we were together. So
okay, so nothing there.
Well, I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, any woman would be lucky to have him.
Okay.
That's an interesting answer. So what about, can you give us some kind of like inside scoop about it? Because you have to watch the show like everybody else, right? You haven't seen any of the episodes, or have you?
Well, I get to see it at least a week out because I have to promote it. Well, and I forgot, the truth of the matter is we shot it last year, and I forgot that the guys snuck out to go home in this week.
Yeah, this is the show for tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Ladies, what would you do if your man was out?
On TV1, you're going to see some really smart, educated, fine brothers get Sin City all twisted.
They go to a strip club.
That they were in Trump Tower with 100 million cameras, and a couple of the guys decided to go and partake in some of the cardinal sins.
And why are you going to try to have Al B. Shore be the snitch?
Yeah, right. You're pumping Al B. Shore for questions.
His career's already over. Now you're making him a snitch.
Wait a minute. Y'all don't know if Al B. is one of the guys getting a lap dance.
Oh.
You're right.
Now, Omarosa, speaking of Sin City, how did you go from being in Dayton here, going to school, to be, was it a minister?
Right. I'm actually at United Seminary right there in Dayton, Ohio, and I'm getting a doctorate of ministry. I finished my first year, which was really, really tough, and I start my second year in August.
How do they feel about the reality show?
Well, I don't really ask their opinion. I mean, I'm sure that they watch a lot of my shows and go, we hate reality TV. It's very secular, and it's not what God would want you to do. But the truth of the matter is I reach millions and millions of people that would otherwise not have any exposure to God's Word or to salvation. And so I take advantage of it. On this show, on Ultimate Merger, I brought Dr. Jamal H. Bryant, a good friend, my spiritual advisor, and a pastor who I think will teach a whole lot of folks a whole lot of things. So even though it's a lot of scandal and a lot of hot tub and a lot of flesh, I think there's also some very important spiritual lessons in the show.
Speaking of the hot tub, we get to see you in a bikini. When did you acquire those 2 major acquisitions that you didn't have on The Apprentice? Man.
Where did they come from?
Oh, you're talking about my breast enhancer?
Did you have a job? I mean,
man,
was that enhanced, or is that how you're packing these days?
Oh, no, I bought those. I bought those for sure. Those are definitely new. But
a round of applause to your surgeon.
About 3 years ago. You guys haven't been paying attention.
Well, I mean,
I ain't seen you in a bikini.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in a bikini. You weren't wearing a bikini on The Apprentice.
No, in fact, this is the first time I've ever appeared on television in a bikini, in anything less than a business suit. So,
do you think you get a bad rap? I mean, because every time when you say Omarosa, people are like, oh. You know, and people just
the truth of the matter is that I am a very tough businesswoman, and I think Misty could probably speak to this as well. If you are a strong woman and you don't allow people to walk all over you and push you around, then they instantly give you a label. There is no question in the boardroom when I'm going toe-to-toe with the best of them, I want to win. On Donald Trump's show, I wanted the $1 million, I wanted to be a CEO, and I wanted to win. But I make no apologies for that. So you call me what you want, the check cleared.
I love that. That's my new motto.
The check cleared.
Call me what you want. The check cleared.
There you go. You got to check out the show, The Ultimate Merger, Thursday, 10 p.m. tomorrow night. Then there's going to be an encore of the premiere from last Thursday at 8:30 p.m. only on TV1.
I'm on Twitter. Are you guys on Twitter?
Yeah,
yes.
We're on Twitter.
Yep, we're on there.
Okay, mine is at Omarosa on Twitter. What's yours so I can follow you?
Mine is Misty Jordan.
Okay, I'm going to follow you right now.
Okay. Yeah, follow me. And I'll follow you back.
Yeah, we got to follow. We got to follow Omarosa. Omarosa, you got to be on the show more since we're all from Ohio and hanging out.
You're my
homegirl.
Yeah.
And I got to send a shout out to Central State University, which is where I graduated.
Yeah, I went to school at Wilberforce University, so we're really family.
You went to Wilberforce?
Yes, right along with CJ.
I drove past Central State in Wilberforce.
I'm Misty. I'm going to give you CJ's number because CJ went to Wilberforce.
Look at.
He'll probably try to seduce you, so I need to warn you before I give you.
That's your new BFF.
Yeah, that's game. Omarosa, he's trying to get her, and she's going to put him on with me. That's game.
Nice.
That's pimping.
That's pimping.
Donald Trump presents The Ultimate Merger starring Omarosa. Check it out tomorrow night at 10 p.m. on TV1. Omarosa, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 7:20.